right. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. And welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with your girl, Marcia. All right, I'm very excited. We're in the last chapter. It's time to recap, regroup, level up, all the above in pursuit of our purpose. It's the last chapter is chapter 12, A Word to the Third World. Now, I ain't going into no in-depth type of world. What you mean a third world? Like, what are you talking about? No, it's like a message to self. A message to, some people say, the universe. A message to God. A message to keep and hold ourselves accountable to make sure that we follow through and we pursue what our God-given talent and our purpose is here on this earth. Because remember, it's never about you. It's always about that sense of what can I do to make myself better for other people to benefit, in a nutshell. All right. So we've talked so much over the course of these past 11 chapters. Yes, I know I'm driving. I'm being mindful of my other people, pedestrians, and so forth, and other traffic laws. My hands are on the steering wheel, except this one because, this is my talking hand. But sometimes I alternate. But anyway, a word or a message to the third world. Now that we understand the steps we need to take to fulfill our purpose, there's more things that we need to recognize, and there are more things that we need to resignate. Come on, somebody. On the inside it's not about pleasing other people, okay? Whenever I told y'all in the last, 3 videos, and then some, I hate these speed bumps in Atlanta, Jesus. It's never about what other people think. You run your own race at your own pace. The last chapter in this book basically is saying that nobody can make you feel inadequate. No one can make you feel like you're not enough when it comes to your purpose, okay? You're designed a certain way. Just like, I told y'all I work in different industries. Just like when it comes to manufacturing cars. Honda has a specific type of engine, okay? Alfa Romeo has a certain type of engine. Ferrari has a certain type of engine. Ford has a certain type of engine. The manufacturer, God our maker, okay, has a special design and running function, there we go, in your life. God is not trying to put a Ferrari engine in a Honda Accord. It don't make sense. The calibers, the cylinders, the injectors, all those other components that help make up the engine and make it run cannot fit inside of no Honda Accord. So don't be worrying about what some of these Fiat type of people or Toyota kind of people trying to be all up in your Hyundai business or your Ford business or whatever kind of car you are. Okay, you were made to do one thing or multiple things that lead to still one thing as far as like your purpose. So don't get distracted or don't get over consumed about what other people say or think, because their engine, their oil, their whatever does not or is not compatible with yours, okay? Because if you try to put some, just like in reverse, you could be the Ferrari, okay? You ain't gotta be the Honda Accord, don't take it personal. You can't put no basic type of oil or gas in your car when you're driving these high-end vehicles, or even if you're driving in a domestic or a non, foreign car. These vehicles take certain types of oil, gas, maintenance, lifestyle, everything else. That's just like your life, okay? Your life, to fulfill your purpose, takes different levels of maintenance. Some people can just take a hiatus for a couple of days. They've been refreshed, rebooted. That's like their little 10K, 15K tune-up type of situation. Versus others, they got to take a whole sabbatical, meaning deconstruction of the engine, the transmission, and reevaluating the catalytic converter or the torque converter and all these other components that make them up. But either way, you find a sense of peace and a sense of freedom whenever you can just say, I enjoy being me. I enjoy doing what I love, and whatever that passion, whatever that thing is that keeps you up at night, or whatever that thing is that gets you excited first thing in the morning, that excitement to get up and fulfill whatever it is you're supposed to do, you do you, boo. And that's just the simple fact of it all. And when somebody tries to take you off track, you got to remind them, oh, that's cute. Oh, okay. Thanks for the advice. You can take yourself on somewhere else. Because not everybody is meant to plant and invest in you. Not everybody's meant to be fixing on you. Okay? Because not everybody has the same intent. Okay? So, when we talk to ourselves, when we talk to the inner self of saying, you know what, I have a better understanding, I have clarity on what my next steps are, then you become unstoppable. But Marcia, I don't have the resources like I need. There's not enough time in the day. I'm so consumed with my job. I'm so consumed with my kids. You know, I'm trying to help my husband do this, or I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to da 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 da. When you make priority and make yourself a priority or the priority, time will come whenever you prioritize. We talked about that in chapter 6 or chapter 7. But people forget to prioritize themselves first because they're trying to please other people. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time to be pleasing Jim Bob with the loose two or Bonquisha and Quay Quay and them down the street. Okay? It's not about them. It's about you and what you need to do to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do within your God-given purpose, your divine purpose, so that you can excel, have that sense of peace. Because I don't know about y'all, I'm not trading my peace for nothing. Whether it's, quote, monetary gain, whether it's fame, whether it's something else, I don't know. I'm not giving up peace of myself, peace up in my head, in my mind, in my soul, just to, quote, satisfy somebody else that is not going to reciprocate what I need in order to fulfill my purpose. Okay? So at the end of the day, we've gone through so many quotes, we've gone through so many chapters talking about what are the steps, how do I define this, how do I understand this. At the end of the day, or at the end of the book, I would like to say, it's important to make notes. Get a book, get a journal. And starting today, or if you've already started, once we started going over the chapters or going through the book, The Pursuit of Purpose, that's great. Anytime you have those feeling of self-doubt, or someone is trying to be condescending, have some type of disbelief in you, or make you feel, because feelings come and go, but principles go nowhere. That's why I reiterate the importance of reading this book and understanding your purpose. Because once you're built on a certain principle, nobody can take you off of it. Okay? You know, I'm a Christian. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I don't get everything right the first time, sometimes not even the second time. But because I know my purpose, my God-given talent is to lead, develop, invest in other people and bring out the best in them, I'm not worried about what small-minded people say or what small-minded people try to do to try to prevent me from fulfilling my purpose. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I've been with different types of people as far as like companies and experiencing different forms of leadership. And at the end of the day, principles are principles. And whenever we build things off of what we value and what we hold close to us, which does intertwine with our purpose, nothing can stop you. You might have to get a different job or have to move, or you might have to end a relationship, whether it's platonic or not, just so that you can move forward and move up, or level up, as y'all like to say. Okay? But guess what? It's okay at the end of the day, because you are important, you are valued, and you're needed on this earth. So if you're watching this, it might not be the month of May, but month of May is Mental Health and Wellness Month. And a lot of people don't hear that enough, that they are valued and they are important. No matter it's the month of May, June, July, August, September, etc., all the way back around to May again. You are needed 366, depending on if it's a leap year, 66 days in a year. Your voice needs to be heard, whether it's through writing, whether it's through video vlogs, whether it's through a post, whether it's through a hug. You're important. You have a mission. We need to find out what that mission is so that you're in the right place at the right time to make impact and show people that, hey, this is what I bring to the table. This is what I bring to this particular part of this season or environment or whatever the case may be, and this is how I'm adding value to you. And if you can't think or make a note on what you're contributing to this particular stage or relationship or work, something in your life, then it's okay to reevaluate. I've been doing a lot of reevaluating on my business stuff, and guess what? Some of those reevaluations have led to more profitable things, not only monetarily but also socially, increasing my network and helping other people see things that they didn't see in themselves before. So until next week, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that you are somebody, and I can't wait to see you grow and flourish and become the beautiful little butterfly or blossoming petunia that you are. So until next week, because we're going to tap into the art of war, understanding how that applies within your relationships with people and within the workforce, because y'all know I gotta bring the two together, because it's real out here in these streets. And I mean, I ain't a part of the streets, but I'm just saying these streets is real, like the potholes that they are. All right, but until next week, happy Wednesday. And guess what? You are designed for greatness. So go ahead and pursue your purpose.